Hey, welcome back to Raise Them Right Ranch. Thanks for coming in and watching along as we're doing our kitchen upgrade. We're going to be replacing these old white 90s Formica countertops with some nice new farm style kitchen butcher block countertops. They were the best option for us as far as price and aesthetics that we were going for, and then we just treat them with a butcher block conditioner that we have. It's got food grade mineral oil in it and natural waxes, which means that it's safe to eat off of, and the wax inside kind of fills in any imperfections. We've been using it on our cutting board, and so if you take a look at that, you can see right here it's got some score marks from the knife being run across it, but it feels pretty smooth just because that wax has kind of filled in all of those grooves. So I'm going to go out and I'm going to start prepping the new countertops to come in. I got to cut off some bevel edges so that they butt up nice and smooth together, and then we'll cut them to the right length for the countertop, and then we will bolt them together, sand them down, cut the sink out once we have this countertop out to use it as a guide. So go ahead and follow along, and hopefully this won't take too long. So the way our kitchen sink works, it's not quite centered in that piece, and it's about 123 inches and some change. So we couldn't find a 11-foot or 12-foot piece of this butcher block. So what we're going to do is we're going to take two 6-foot pieces of butcher block. We're going to meet them up in the center, and we'll pocket screw them from underneath, and then we'll go about 61 3/4 of an inch from the center, and we'll make our first mark, and then we'll go 61 5/8 in the back and make our second mark. And then on the north side of the kitchen, I have to taper the end of the countertop by, like, I think it's 1/4 of an inch. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to shave right here to get rid of this bevel from the factory, so it's nice and smooth when we match them together, and then we will cut that little piece over there. So I'm horrible about putting things back in the right spot. So I just mark them northwest kitchen. That's the north side, that's the west side. This is the kitchen side. Pretty easy now. Not trying to pull all of this off. I'm just trying to make sure that when I put the new backsplash in, that it has somewhere good to seal to. So we're gonna go in and we'll paint this the same color as this, and then that way when we go to lay our wall adhesive on there, it doesn't fall off later. Okay, so we got to make sure that everything that's holding the counter down is taken loose. So that means that there are 2 screws that hold the dishwasher in place that we got to pull out. Now, one right there, one right there. If we try to pull that out, we'll try to pull the whole dishwasher out with us. So let's get these undone. Now the other place that we might have some screws is this bar that we have over here. Has some supports that come from the wall. And those supports might have some screws on them, so we're going to check just to be safe. Somebody try to cover them with putty. See, if we wouldn't have taken that out, it would have ripped this whole support up, and we don't want that. So we'll get these 3 knocked out, and then we'll keep going. Well, so as you saw, we just got the sink out. I think that's where we're going to call it for tonight. It was a decent amount of work to get to that point. And on our next episode, we'll be pulling the countertop out. We'll be setting all 3 pieces, and that one will probably show us all the way to the point where we're ready to start coating the new countertop with the mineral oil. But we really appreciate you guys coming and following along with us. Again, if you have any questions about how we do things or what we got going on here at the farm, we're more than willing to answer them. So just leave a comment down in the description and we'll get back to you. So thanks again for coming along. We'll see you guys on the next one.